Hello.
Hi. Hello.
Yes, good morning.
Yes. So in yesterday class, we have discussed about users, applications, and modules. Okay. In today class, we are going to discuss about users, roles, and groups. Okay. Yes. So yesterday we already discussed what is user. User is a person who can access your instance by defining them as a user in the system. Manage the individuals who can access your instance by defining them as users in the system. Okay. Yes. So next, if you go to the user form, we go to the users form, we have delegate users. We have delegate users. What do you mean by delegate user? For example, I'm opening able tutor. Can scroll down. So here you can see delegate. Here we have delegates. So what do you mean by delegate user? So basically, for example, when we are in leave, we will assign our task to our other colleagues, right? So for example, I'm planning to take leave from today to this Friday. Okay. Yes. Already some task was assigned to me. Already some task was assigned to me. So when I was in leave, assigning my tasks to my colleagues, okay, is called as the delegate user. Okay. Yes, so we'll note down the definition of delegate user. So here you can see, if you are out of the office, you can delegate responsibility to another active user for a period of time. It's called delegate user. Okay. If you are out of office, you can delegate responsibility to another active user for a period of time, calling as delegate users. Okay. If you are out of the office, you can delegate responsibilities to another active user for a period of time, calling as delegate user. Yes. You can come here, you can copy URL, and I'm pasting here. Okay. So basically, delegate users have few tasks. So mostly the delegate user contains 4 tasks. What are they? So I'm going to create a new delegate user record. So here you can see what are the delegate tasks: approvals, assignments, all notifications, and meeting invitations. Okay, so we'll note down delegate user task. Approvals, assignments, all notifications, meeting invitations. Meeting invitations. So these are the delegate user tasks. For example, the subtle tutor is planning to take leave from 07 of 1 minute. Maybe he is planning to take leave from today to this Friday. Okay, wait. Wait, end date. Maybe I'm taking 10. Okay, he is planning to take Abel tutor is planning to take leave for 3 days, 8, 9, 10. Okay, yes. Now, whatever the task assigned to Apple tutor, planning to delegate to some other user. Maybe he is planning to delegate his task to Ashok. Okay, Ashok. Yes. When Apple tutor was in leave, Ashok has to take responsibilities of all tasks. Any approvals come to the Apple tutor, Ashok has to respond. Any task assigned to Apple tutor, Ashok has to take care of it. Any email notifications or meeting invitations came for Apple tutor, all these will come to the Ashok. Okay, got it. And here you can see it's not like only one delegate user taking care of our 4 tasks. Okay, if you want to assign this each task to different person, yes, you can assign. Okay, guys, got it, everybody? What is delegate user? When we are in out of office, so if we want to assign our task to another person, that we are calling as delegate user. Okay, so there are 4 tasks. There are 4 delegate tasks: approvals, assignments, all notifications, meeting invitations. Okay, these are the tasks for delegate user. Okay, so if you want to assign all these tasks to only one person, or you can assign each task to different person. Okay, it depends upon the requirement we have to do it. Yes, everybody got it. What is delegate user? Yes.
Yes.
Okay, fine. Next, you can go to all here. You can type users. Wait, or maybe you can type user administration. Okay, under user administration, you can scroll down. Wait. Logged in users. Under user administration, we have logged in users. Okay. Wait. Logged in users. This logged in users tell us how many members logging into the Servicenow instance. So now we have only one person logging into Servicenow instance, the Servicenow instance, that is admin. Okay, that is admin. Here it is shown. For example, now I am planning to log into different user. I'm copying this URL, Control Shift 10. Wait. Ashok, okay, fine. Now I'm planning to log into the Ashok user. You can check what happens. Immediately Ashok user will populate in the logged in users. Okay. Wait, it's loading.
Anji, I have one doubt.
Okay.
Can we assign our users role or something to many delegate users, like 2 or 3 delegate users?
Okay.
Can we assign?
No, you can repeat your question.
Suppose I am out of office today.
Okay.
Can we assign my responsibilities to 2 or 3 users, like 2 or 3
Yeah.
delegate users?
Yeah, we can assign it. Okay.
Okay. So can we divide? There are 4 options, right? Like
Yes.
approval assignments.
Yes,
Suppose
exactly.
for
And
one users, can we assign to two roles, and other users can we assign 2 roles?
yes.
Okay.
And here you can see, for example, you are out of office, you are planning to delegate your task to some other person. Okay. So maybe you are planning to delegate your task to Ashok. Okay.
Okay.
So Ashok is your colleague. Ashok also has some work. Yes or no? If we assign all our tasks, it's very difficult to Ashok. Yes or no? That's what we have to assign delegate task, each delegate task to separate user. Okay, that is
Okay.
best practice. Okay.
Okay.
So for example, here I'm logging with Ashok user. Right. So here you can see. Now we have logging into the Ashok user. Now we can come and refresh in this logged in users. You can see Ashok user record also will appear here. It is coming or not, Ashok user record? Tell me, guys. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, Ashok user record also come. So for example, if this Ashok user doing some transactions like navigating to somewhere, okay, navigate he is doing some navigations, that will also record there. Okay, for example, I'm going to my first application. So for example, here you can see he is trying to access this one. You can come and you can check here in the logged in users. So you can see. So you can see. Where is Ashok? Subscribe. So as of now, it is showing this record. Based upon your navigations, based upon you are navigating here. Last transaction always store here. Okay. Okay, guys, got it. You can see. We was navigated to my child table or not. You underscore my child. Yes. Here the transaction is captured. Okay. Like this. So in the organization, it is easy to identify that whether you are logging into Servicenow instance daily or not. Okay. Yes. Next. So this is about users. Next, role. What is role, guys? Tell me. What is role? We are saying role. ITIL is also a one role we discussed. What is role? Tell me, guys, what is role?
Role is nothing but the access, permissions.
Okay. Okay. So basically, role will define how we can access the data. Okay. So you can see role controls the access to features and capabilities of applications. So you can see roles control access to features and capabilities in the applications and modules. This admin role provides access to all features and capabilities. Yes, up to here is fine. Role controls access to features and capabilities in the applications and modules. Roles control access to features and capabilities in the applications and modules. Okay, yes. I'm copying it and pasting here. Roles definition. So under user administration, we have roles. We have roles. Roles table name is this underscore user underscore role. So we have relationship table user roles. User roles relationship table name is this underscore user underscore has underscore role. Okay, yes. Next, I'm copying this URL for your reference. Yes. Copying it and pasting here. I'm saving it. Again, you can come. So create a role. This link also, I'm copying it. Next. Now we can go to the roles form. I'm closing all the tabs. Now you can come here and you can type roles. Under user administration, we have roles. Okay. Yes. You can see these all are the roles. So action category creator, action designer, activity admin, activity creator. So these all are the roles. Okay. Yes. Now I'm going to create one new role. So you can see I'm saying my first role. Okay, my role name is my first role. So I'm saving it. So this is how we'll create a role. I have created one new role called my first role. Okay, yes. And you can see we can assign this role to Anji user or Ashok user. Okay, yes. Now I'm going to users again. Now I'm going to users. Under user administration, we have users. I'm planning to assign this my first role to Ashok user. Okay, I'm opening Ashok user record. Yes, you can scroll down. So here you can see here we have roles. Okay, you can click on edit icon here. So what is the role you are planning to assign to Ashok? Yes, my first role. You can select my first role from collection. Yes, I'm bringing this to Ashok Kumar's bucket and I'm saving it. Okay, now we have successfully added my first role to Ashok user. Everybody got it how we are adding roles to user? Yes, everybody got it?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, fine. So we have successfully added my first role to this user, Ashok user. Okay, yes. Next, if you see here, we have elevated privilege. What do you mean by elevated privilege? Okay, for example, if we go to the system administrator, here we have elevated role. Okay, so here we have security underscore admin role. Here security underscore admin role is also a elevated role. So what do you mean by elevated role? You can see if we assign any elevated role to user, okay, if we assign any elevated role to user, or if we assign, for example, guys, if we assign my first role to Ashok user, whenever Ashok was logging into the Servicenow instance, that my first role will also automatically apply based upon his login. Okay, yes. What do you mean by elevated role? Yes, if Ashok user logging into the system, if we assign elevated role to him, based upon his login, that elevated role will not apply. We have to apply elevated role separately or manually. Got it? Difference? Everybody got it? The difference between elevated role and normal role. If it is the elevated role, once we logging into the Servicenow instance, it will automatically apply. So if it is the elevated role, after logging into the Servicenow instance, it will not apply. We have to apply elevated role manually. Okay, guys, got it, everybody? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, so we'll note down the definition of elevated role. We'll note down the definition of elevated role first of all.
So, Ajay sir, when you say elevate role,
Hmm.
it does only mean that, like you said, like you saw just now, that it should be, it will be securities underscore admin.
Yes, yeah, it will be visible in the profile elevated role. Okay, if it is elevated role, it will be visible here. Okay, got it. Yes.
So no, what I mean to say, if Ashok Kumar is one user, okay, I want to elevate his role. Okay, so only only security admin is what he will be assigned, or what?
No, 1 minute. Here, security underscore admin role is the elevated role. Okay, whenever this system administrator login, the security underscore admin role will not apply. Now I'm manually applying the security underscore admin role. Here you can see, now I'm manually applying the security underscore admin role. Like that, like this, we have to apply after logging into the Servicenow instance. Okay.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, I will create one elevated role. So after taking the definition of elevated role, okay. Now you can see, you can scroll down, you can note down the elevated role, elevated privilege role description. So you can see what is elevated privilege. So in interviews, they ask you all these questions. So that's why I'm note downing the elevated privilege as well. So you can say a role that requires elevated privilege prevents the system from assigning it to a user at login. Instead, a user must manually elevate privilege to receive the elevated role. Select this option to mark this role as required to elevate it to high security. See, yes, guys. So this is the definition of elevated privilege. So you can say what they are saying. A role that requires elevated privilege prevents the system from assigning it to a user at login. Okay, whenever user is logging into the Servicenow instance, elevated role will not assign to that user. Okay, we have to provide a elevated privilege role manually after logging into the user. Okay, after logging user into Servicenow instance. Okay, guys, I'm copying it. Yes, everybody got it. What is elevated privilege role? Yes or no? Yes, please. Are you able to understand? Okay.
Can you elaborate more?
So can
I think practically we can.
Yeah, yes. That's what now I'm going for elevated role. Now you can see I'm going to roles again. Now I'm going to roles again. So I'm going to user administration roles. Okay. I'm creating another role. So my second role. Okay. So I'm keeping this is a elevated privilege role. I'm keeping this is a elevated privilege role. Okay, guys, got it, everybody? I'm keeping my second role is a elevated privilege role. I'm giving this role to Ashok user, for example. I'm giving this role to Ashok user. My second role. Okay, I'm saving it. Yes. Now Ashok user has my first role and my second role. Okay. Now I'm logging into the Ashok user. What are the Ashok user have? What are the roles Ashok user have? My first role and my second role. Yes or no? Yes, he has my first role and my second role. Now you can see once Ashok user logging into the Servicenow instance, what happens? Yes, Ashok user is now logging. Driving at the rate of 123, I'm logging here. Okay. Yes, we have successful. So for example, here you can see whenever the user is logging into Servicenow instance, whenever user is logging into Servicenow instance, whatever the roles that particular user have, it will automatically apply to that user. Got it? For example, if Ashok user logging into Servicenow instance, so Ashok user have two roles, my first role, my second role. It has to apply automatically once we log into Servicenow instance. This point, everybody got it?
Yes.
Yes or no? Now, here my second role is not applied to this user. Okay, because of that is the elevated role. If my second role also need to apply to Ashok user, you have to go for elevate role here. You have to select my second role and update. Then only this my second role will apply to Ashok user. Got it? Once the Ashok user logging into Servicenow instance, my first role is automatically applied. Okay, Ashok user also have another role called by second role. It is the elevated privilege role. Okay, after logging into Servicenow instance, we are selecting by second role manually. Got it, everybody? That is called elevated privilege role. Yes, any queries with elevated privilege role?
I think it's clear now.
Okay, yes. Now I'm closing this window. Now you can come here and again I'm going to roles. Now again I'm going to roles. So under user administration I'm giving I'm going to create another role. Okay, wait. Yes, another role. I'm saying my third role. I'm saving it. My third role, I'm saving it. Okay, guys. Yes, I have created my third role. So I'm planning to assign this my third role is a child role of my first role. Okay, contains roles here. You can see. You can add my third role here. I'm saving it. Now you can see. Wait. What happened? Yes, we have my third role. Now you can come to Ashok user. Then scroll down. What happening to Ashok user? It is showing 3 roles or not? Yes or no?
Yes.
So have you added my third role to Ashok user?
No.
No. It is a my third role is a children of my first role. Okay, child role of my first role. So here you can see, if you added roles directly, it will show inherited false. If the role came with the help of another role, it will show inherited true here. Got it, everybody? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, fine. So we added my third role is a child role of my first role. Got it, everybody? Yes or no? Children of my first role. Okay, guys, this is about roles. Now again, I'm closing all the tabs here. Now again, I'm going to roles and we will note down the few roles definitions. So we already note down ITIL definition. So okay, again, we can note down the ITIL definition. ITIL role definition. ITIL role. Next, ITIL admin role. Because of these roles are very important, there may be a chance of asking about these roles in interviews. Okay, that's why I'm not down.
Anji, we haven't assigned any modules to these roles, right? Okay, to access.
Yes, we haven't provided any access to models. So that concept will do with the ACL. Okay, while working with the ACL, we'll provide roles to applications, roles to module. Okay.
Yes, okay, thank you.
Yes, ITL admin. Next. Impersonator. Yes, this role also important. If we want to impersonate to other user, yes, we require this role. Okay, if we have this role, then only we are able to impersonate to other users. Okay. Can impersonate does not allow impersonation of admin users. It's okay. Next. Approval role. We have approval role. I don't remember role name exactly. Yes, approver user. Okay, if you want to approve or reject any task, if you want to approve or reject, we require approver role, approver user role. Okay, if you want to approve or reject a ticket, you must require this role, approver user role. So I just copy pasting the definition of this approver user role here. Okay. Next, you can see what is approver user role will do. So the role required by approver users. Approver users can modify requests for approval routed to them. They also have all capabilities of requesters. Note, there is a fee associated with this role. Do not assign it to users without confirming your organization has the appropriate entitlement. Okay, got it, everybody? So approver user also a one license role. Okay, based upon our project manager confirmation only, we have to provide this role to other users if they required. Okay, yes. Next, security underscore admin role. Yes. So security underscore admin role is a elevated privilege role and it is a high security role. Okay, this is a high security role. So you can say grant modification access to high security settings, allow users for modifying the access control list. Okay, this is a elevated privilege role. This is the elevated privilege role. Okay, these are the few roles we have to know. There may be chance of asking in interviews. Okay, in interviews they will ask one question: what is high security role? That is security underscore admin. Got it, everybody? Yes, everybody got it. So what is roles and what we did with roles and all. Then we can navigate to groups. Then we can navigate to groups. Yes, any queries from users or roles, please let me know. Okay, fine. Now I'm going to groups. Yes. What is group? Tell me, guys. So I will say we all are one. We all are one group. What is group? Yes, somebody.
Group,
Yes.
group of members or group of users.
Okay. Group contains multiple users who share the common information. Okay. Who share the common information. Yes. I'm saying we all are one group. We all are commonly doing something like making maybe listening to Servicenow trainings. Okay. Yes. Group are the individual persons who share the common information or who share the common purpose. Okay, we'll note down the definition of group. Oh my God. So you can say a group is a set of users who share a common purpose. Yes, this is the definition of group. A group is a set of users who share common purpose. Okay, group is a set of users who share a common purpose. Okay, a group is a set of users who share a common purpose. Okay, guys, this is group definition. Next, you can see a groups may perform tasks such as approving change requests, resolving incidents, receiving email notifications, or performing work order tasks. Okay. Any business rules, assignment rules, attributes, so we don't require all this. So I'm also making this note. Okay. So groups may perform tasks such as approving change requests, resolving incidents, receiving email notifications, or performing work order tasks. Okay, all these tasks will do with the group. All these tasks will do with the group. Okay, yes. Next. So I'm copying this group URL. I'm copying this group URL. I'm pasting here. Okay. And here you can see what is the navigation under user administration. Under user administration, we have groups. Groups table name is _user group. Okay. So what is the relationship table for user groups? What is the relationship table for user groups? This _user GR member. Okay. User groups sys_user_gr member. This is the relationship table for user groups. Okay. Yes. And 1 minute, guys. So I forgot to show you this relationship table here. User roles relationship table. You can open user roles relationship table. You can see whatever the roles we have assigned, those records are available. Okay. User roles. You can see under user administration, we have user roles. So you can see in today class, we have assigned multiple roles to Ashok user. Now here I am searching with Ashok. So you can see we have added 3 roles or not to Ashok user. My first role, my second role, and my third role. Yes or no? So I'm ungrouping the role also here. You can see Ashok Kumar user contains these 3 roles. Got it? Yes, guys, everybody got it.
Yes, yes.
Are you able to understand? Yes. Next here you can see. Yes. Like this, we have users group relationship table also there. Users group relationship table also there. Now I'm going to create a one group. I think I already copied this URL here. Yes. So I'm also copying create a user group URL and I'm pasting here. Okay. Then come, I'm saving it. Now I'm going to create a one group. I'm closing all the tabs. Now we can type groups here. Under user administration, we have groups. Okay. I'm clicking on new group form. You can see how the group form looks like. Yes, we have name, manager, group email ID, parent, description. So I'm also bringing few fields to form. Okay, this form. Few group fields to this form. Yes. Include members, exclude manager. I'm saving it. Okay, fine. So here you can see, I'm going to create my first group. I'm going to create my first group. So maybe I'm giving mail ID for this group is my dot first dot group @gmail.com like this. I'm giving. Okay. So if you want to provide the manager for this group, for example, manager for this group is Apple Total. If you want to provide, yes, you can provide, and I'm saving it. Yes, we have successfully created one group. We have successfully created one group called my first group. For example, now I'm planning to assign this my first group to Ashok user. Now you can come, you can go to the user records, you can go to the users. Under the user administration, we have users. Okay. Now you can go to the Ashok user. Yes. You can scroll down. You can go to the groups related list here. You can go to the groups related list here. Now I'm planning to assign my first group to Ashok user. You can click in on the edit and you can assign it. Okay. What we can say, my first group. Saving it. Okay. We have successfully added one group to Ashok user. Wait. Yes. We have successfully added to Ashok user or not this group. Okay, guys. Yes, we have added one group to Ashok user. For example, I'm going to create another group. Again, I'm going to groups. So under user administration, we have groups. So I'm saying my second group. My second group. My dot cco and dot group with @gmail.com. Okay. Yes. Manager, maybe Abel Tutor or Abraham, you can say. I'm saving it. Okay. Yes. Now I'm planning to keep this my second group as child of my first group. You can see here we have under group, we have another groups. Okay, I'm planning to keep child. My second group is the child of my first group. If you want to create child group here, you can click on new button. Or you can do in this way. You can provide parent is my first group. Okay, my first group is the parent. Got it, everybody? Now you can see I have added my first group is the parent for my second group. Now you can go to the Ashok user and you can see that my second group also added. 1 minute. No, here it is not added. That's fine. So maybe, so you can see here we have added parent group. Okay, my first group. So that means this group is my second group is related to my first group. Okay, related to my first group. Okay, you can see it's not acting as child group of my first group. My second group is not acting as child group of my first group, but it's related to my first group. Okay, related to my first group. For example, you can come and refresh in my first group. Now you can see my second group is appearing here. Okay, my second group is appearing here whenever we provided group here. Okay, it is acting as my second group is related to my first group, and it is showing as a child group of my first group. It is showing a child group of my first group. If we go to the Ashok user, you can see. Yes, here it is showing only my first group. That's fine. So if we go to the my first group, this group contains my second group. Okay, this group contains my second group. So everybody got it, how we are going to create a groups and how we are assigning groups to users and how we created child group for my first group. Yes.
Anji, can you explain how to create a child group one more time?
You can see. If you want to, for example, for my second group, I'm planning to create a child group. You can create here directly with a new button. Otherwise, you can create a group and you can make a parent group here. Okay, we have two ways. So now we have created my second group and we have assigned parent is my first group. Now we can see for my second group directly I'm creating child group. I'm saying my third group. You can see directly my second group is the parent here. I'm sorry guys. My third group. Okay, I'm saving it. Perfect. Yes, we have successfully added child to my second group. Okay, you can see here my second is parent. Okay, yes, got it everybody, how I have created?
Yes.
Okay, fine.
Anji,
Yes, please.
what is the purpose to create child groups?
Yes. So for example, yes, we want to provide access to different functionalities. Okay, we can say maybe for each application we have separate group. Accessing to instant application we have separate group. Accessing to problem we have separate group, and we are adding all these groups to under ITL role. Okay, got it. ITL group, maybe we have created one ITL group, and under that ITL group we have added all child groups. One is for instant application access, problem application access, like this. Got it?
Okay.
Yes. And yes, for example, if the user want entire ITSM access, we will by default provide ITIL group. Okay, so if the one user came to us and he required only instant application access, what we will do, we will provide only instant application access group. Okay, then he is able to access that group. Got it everybody? Yes. Guys, you guys has to respond. Please respond. Are you able to understand or not? Jayasri, G Naresh, Ravi, Sai Krishna, Chakradhar.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes, I'm
everybody understand? That's fine. Now we can see, as of now, what we did, yes, before going to next point. So here you can see, we have two fields, include members, exclude manager. So what is include members and what is exclude manager? For example, if somebody sent mail to this mail address, somebody sent mail to this mail address. Okay. For example, maybe Abil Tutor has sent one mail to this mail address, my.first.group@gmail.com. Okay, if we keep this true, if we keep include members true, so the members of all these all the members of this group will receive the same email. Okay, whatever the Abil Tutor mail send, if we keep include members true, all the members in that group will receive a email. Okay, will receive a email. For example, if we keep exclude manager, okay, if we keep exclude manager true, if somebody sent mail to this group, if manager don't want to receive any email, so we have to make exclude manager. Okay, got it, everybody? Yes.
Yes, Swami.
Okay, fine. Now we'll note down those two definitions as well here. Right, it's loading. So you can say exclude manager. If this checkbox that controls whether the group manager receives email notifications or not. Okay. Exclude manager. Next, include members. Then include members checkbox will control whether the group members has to receive mail or not. Okay. Yes, I'm saving it. Now you can see checkbox that controls whether the group members receive individual emails when someone send email to group email address. The only exception to this functionality is for approval notifications, whereby all members of group receive approval notification regardless of the include member selection. Okay. If it is a approval email notification, everybody will receive, even you make include members true or not. If it is other mails, will not receive. Okay. Yes. Any queries here? Up to here, any queries? And here also we can see here we can see the relationship table also. User groups, you can type user groups here. Under user administration, we have user groups. Wait. No, not this one. Wait.
sys_user_gr.
Yeah, I know the table name. So user, we can check like this under user administration. You can scroll down. Like user group roles, not group roles. It's okay. That model is not available. Directly I'm opening the table name. Sys_ user _ gr list. You can open. We will use this table many times in our training. Okay. So maybe I'm checking with Ashok user. Yes. Okay. You can see. What are the groups we have assigned to Ashok user? My first group. Yes, it is showing here. Okay, got it, everybody. Here my first group is showing to Ashok. Okay, this is the relationship table. And I'm closing all the tabs. Guys, till now what we did, we created user record, we created role, and we created group. We have assigned role to user, we have assigned group to user. Yes or no? Yes. We did this procedure, but this is not a best practice. This is not a best practice. Instead of adding role to user, group to user, you can create a group, you can add users to group, you can add roles to group, is the best practice. Got it, everybody?
Yes, Sanjay, but why?
So basically, wait. So basically, for single user, you have to add a role. You have to add a group. Okay. If it is a group, you are simply adding roles and groups. You are simply adding groups and roles. And you can see, for example, we have 10 members. We have 30 members, for example, in today class. So I have to add my first role to 30 members. Okay. I have to add my first group to 30 members. So you can see how difficult it is. If it is a single user, that's fine. We can able to add a role or group. That's fine. If it is 10 members task, you can see we have to go to individual user or not for adding role or group. Tell me, guys. Yes, it is. I will say it is. It will take more time to add role and group to user. Okay, and if we are assigning role to user, okay, at a time only one role user role relationship record is creating. If we are adding group to user, only one group user relationship record is creating. For example, if we go to the, if you create a group, you can assign role to that group. Okay, you can assign roles to that group. Then you can assign users to that group. At a time, all user roles relationship records, all user groups relationship records will create at a time. Got it? The difference between both? Yes or no?
Yes, Sanjay.
Everybody got it, the difference? Yes?
Yeah,
Ajay,
one more time. Can you one more time explain?
for example, first of all, I will note down that point. In interviews, they will ask question, what is best practice for adding roles and groups to user? Okay. So adding roles and users to group is a best practice. Instead of adding role to user and group to user. Got it, everybody? So adding roles and users to group is best practice instead of adding role to user and group to user individually. Okay, you can see this point. Now you can see, for example, I want to add one role to 10 users. Yes, I have to open the all 10 user record forms, and I have to add role to each and every user. Yes, here I perform 10 tasks. Okay, next I have to add one group to 10 users. Yes, I have to open all the user records and I have to add a group. Here also I did 10 tasks. Yes or no? Almost I performed same action for 20 times. Yes or no? Yes. If you create a group and if you add users to that group and if you add role to that group, okay, at a time all the user groups relationship records, group user relationship records, role user relationship records will automatically create. Maybe so here we have to perform one or two tasks only. Yes or no? Yes.
Yes.
Okay, got it. Yes. Now I'm saving it. Now I'm going to groups. Under user administration, we have groups. Yes, I'm going into the groups. Now you can see I'm going to Servicenow. I'm saying here Servicenow support. For example, I'm creating a group Service desk. Maybe I will say service desk. Maybe I'm saying service desk support. I'm saving it. Okay. Yes. Now here you can see I want to add my first role, my second role, my third role to service desk support group. Yes, I'm simply going here and adding. Okay. My first role, my second role, my third role, all three roles I'm adding to this group. Say simple. Okay. Now I want to add three group members, Abil Tutor, Ashok, and Anji user. I'm planning to add to this group. Yes, I'm simply going to group members. Yes, starts with A. Name starts with A. Ashok. Where is Ashok user? Yes. Next, Anji. Yes. Next, maybe Abraham Lincoln or Abil Tutor. Abil Tutor. Abraham Lincoln. So I'm adding 4 users. You can see simple. Within less time, I have added multiple users to group. Okay. Yes or no? This is the best practice. So in the organization, if we get a requirement for adding a group to user or adding role to user, you can follow this method only. Okay. Most of the times you have to follow this method only. Okay, everybody got it?
Yes.
Okay, fine. Now I'm going to give some homeworks here. I'm stopping today class here, and this is finally about users, roles, groups concept. You have any queries you can ask. Meanwhile, I will prepare some homework for you. Okay. So you have to create a users. Ashok, Anji user. Next. Wait. Yes. Ashok and Anji user. Next. You have to create another user, Ravi, Rahul. Okay. Next. Yes, next user is Karunakar. Maybe Sai Kumar, Sai Krishna. Okay. You have to create these 6 users, guys, in our Servicenow instance. Next, roles you have to create roles. Servicenow admin, Servicenow developer, Servicenow testing. Okay, these are the roles you have to create. Okay, these are the roles you have to create. Next, groups you have to create. Servicenow admin, Servicenow developer, Servicenow testing. Okay, these are the groups we have to create. You can see here, first of all, you can create these 6 users. Then after, you can create these 3 roles, Servicenow admin, developer, testing. Then you can create a Servicenow admin, developer, testing groups. Then you can add groups. You can add roles to group. You can add users to group. How you have to add. So, for example, Servicenow admin. Okay. In the Servicenow admin group, you can add Servicenow admin role. For Servicenow admin role, you can add 2 users, Anji user and Ashok user. I will say Anji, Ashok users. Okay. Next, you have to create ServiceNow developer group. In that ServiceNow developer group, you can add ServiceNow developer developer role. Then you can add RS Ravi and Rahul. Okay. Yes. Next, you can go to the ServiceNow testing group. You can add ServiceNow testing role. Then after, you can add 2 users, Sai. Maybe you guys will confuse here if I keep same, both the names same. Maybe 1 minute. Sai Kumar and maybe Karunakar. No. So both the names starts with SIP. Say C Kumar. No, so maybe I'm planning to keep same name. No confusions. Okay. Sai Kumar. Sai Krishna. Okay. So this is homework for you. You have to create this setup in every instance, in every your ServiceNow instance. Okay. Everybody has to create this setup in your ServiceNow instance. Got it, guys? Everybody? How we have to perform this homework task? And this setup will help us while explaining the ACL concept, while explaining the import set concepts. Okay, got it, everybody? In other concepts also, we will use this setup. Okay, if I am explaining some examples with the help of users roles group, I will use this setup only for entire training. Okay, everybody has to create this setup. Okay, guys, got it? Yes. Next, I'm going to provide another assignment. I'm going to folder downloads or downloads desktop. That's it. Here I don't have anything. Wait. Going to desktop, ServiceNow training docs. Yes, I'm opening this image. Yes, guys. So everybody has to create this table. Well, you can create one table called leave management system. Okay. Everybody has to create number, employee ID, employee name, employee manager, emergency contact number, type of leave, reason, start date, from, end date, to, number of days, state, reason for leave. Okay. We have to create all these fields. Maybe I will keep all these column names in the notepad. Okay. You have to create this is task 1. Second task. Yes. Leave management. Maybe you can create leave management system is fine. Leave management system. Okay, you have to create a columns like number. Next, employee ID. Employee name, employee manager. Next, emergency. I'm sorry, guys. Emergency contact number. Next, type of link. Okay. So number is auto generated number. Generated. Next, read only. Okay. Next, employee ID. Employee ID string, read only. Employee name, reference to user table, mandatory. Okay. Name is mandatory. Next, emergency contact number. Employee manager, reference to user table. Okay. Read only. Emergency contact number, string, mandatory. So type of leave is choice. What are the choice values you have to provide here? Casual, sick, emergency. Okay. These are the choice values you have to create. Next, reason. Next is reason. Reason is a large string and mandatory. Okay, guys. Next. So we don't require from to start date, end date. Start date, end date, number of days, state. Okay, these are the 4 columns we have to create. Start date, date type. Data type is date. Okay. Yes, and mandatory. So end date, mandatory. Number of days, string, read only. State, choice, like you have to create new, approved, rejected, cancel, completed. Okay. Yes, this is the second task you have to perform. So if you have any queries from these 2 tasks, please let me know. We will discuss. And the structure should be like this, guys. The structure should be like this. Okay. So if you want to create from those 2 fields also you can create. In the from, I have mentioned morning and afternoon. In the 2, I have mentioned afternoon and evening. Okay. So generally we don't require those fields. Yes, you can create within this structure. So this fields left side, right side, reason is only single column. Okay, like this you can create. If possible, I will try to send this screenshot also to your email addresses today, and you can do. Okay, first of all, I will take attendance. So today I have very less attendance. So okay, guys, so please don't absent for the classes. Okay, if you are absenting for the classes, maybe next concept you may not understand. Okay, even if you are absenting for the class, at least you can watch the video, then you are ready for the next class. Yes, guys, so I'm stopping class here. Please let me know if you have any queries. We have 4 minutes time. Okay.
Anji,
Yes, please.
do we create roles and groups in the real time? I mean, because in organization, already roles and groups are there, right?
Yes. No, groups and users are there in the Active Directory. Yes,
Okay.
it depends upon the organization, like creating users roles groups depends upon the organization. Okay. Yes. Yes, we will create users roles groups in the organization, you can say. Okay.
Based on the requirement. Right?
Yeah, based upon the requirement we will create.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Anji,
Yes.
in the organization, like we are adding the users to the group only, no? The continuation of the same door.
No, I didn't get your query, so you can repeat it.
Yeah, in the organizations, we are assigning some roles, no?
Yes.
Actually, the groups have the role. The group will have some role. Every
Yes.
group in the organization.
Yeah, every group contains some roles and some user records. Okay.
Yeah, if we add the user to that group, it will be enough, no? We didn't need to assign the roles again.
Yeah, if for example, if you created one group and that group contains a role, if you are adding some user to that group, means role also applying to that user. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, fine.
Okay. So we have 2 more minutes time.
Yes, Sanjay, daily users will come up to the organization. That time we need to add particular groups, right?
Yes, exactly.
Yes, thanks.
Okay. And we have 2 minutes time. So at least I'm asking one question here. Okay. What are the states in knowledge management? Yes. Meanwhile, if you have any queries, that also you can ask. What are the states in knowledge management? Yes, guys, tell me, what are the states in knowledge management? Yeah, you can tell. Yes, who is going to say what are the states in knowledge management? Guys, please, daily I'm asking questions. Okay. You have to respond without practice. So no use for attending the classes. Okay, please try to answer. You can prepare at your home and you can answer here. So what are the states in knowledge management?
Can I say
Yes.
draft, published, review, and retire?
Retire. Okay, we can say, if we want to say these states in order: draft, review, published, retired. Okay, these are the 4 states available with the knowledge management. Okay. Okay, guys, so in tomorrow class we are going to discuss about update sets concept, update sets. And for tomorrow everybody come up with 2 Servicenow instances. From tomorrow onwards, I require your Servicenow. Almost I require 20 Servicenow instances for explaining the update sets concept. Okay. So please everybody create 2 Servicenow instances, and you can make your developer account password and your instance password should be training at the rate of 123. Then I'm able to access your instances easily in class. Okay, guys, everybody got it? Everybody has to create 2 Servicenow instances. Those instance password and developer account password should be training at the rate of 123. Okay. And while joining the class, you have to wake up your Servicenow instance for next 1 week. Okay. So every day you have to wake up your Servicenow instances before joining into the class. Okay. I will utilize your Servicenow instances for explaining update sets concept. Okay, guys, everybody got it? I hope tomorrow everybody come up with 2 Servicenow instances with password training at the rate of 123 T capital letter. Okay, guys, thank you all. So we'll meet tomorrow with update sets concept. So please try to complete these tasks. Okay. Yes, thank you all.